Uh, as I think you know, I'm a teacher now. But in my life, there were a few different careers that I thought I might want to have, and some of them were potentially realistic, where others were, well, would have required some time travel. But thanks to a man named Sid Meier, you may have heard of him, I can now see, would I have made a good pirate? So that's what we're going to do today. Here we go. So here we go. We're in the game. This is not the title screen, but the main menu. We'll go right into play Sid Meier's Pirates. Now, right away, we get some story. I'm just going to let this play out. All right. So I go to a public house. I talk to the barman. He says you can sign up for one of four crews here. First, I have to give a name. So here we go. I'll just call myself Carl, as you know my name to be. Now, I have experience levels to choose from there: apprentice, journeyman, adventurer, rogue, and swashbuckler. I'll go sort of in the middle there. Call myself an adventurer. I'm going to choose as well from skills. I've got fencing, gunnery, navigation, medicine, and wit and charm. Now, I'm going to keep fencing because I think that's a good choice, I guess. And as well, I'll start at 1640, not 1660. Mainly because Spain is basically always at war with somebody, so you can always prey on the Spanish ships. Now, there are four crews that I can sign up with: France, Spain, Netherlands, and England. Now, being a Dutchman by heritage myself, I'll sign with this asshole. He looks like an asshole. A little more story here. Also, to be clear, I don't know how I got up the main mast that quickly. Right, so here we are. We find ourselves in the Caribbean, right outside of a Dutch port because I signed on with a Dutch crew. This is Saint Martin, or actually, as they refer to it in Dutch, Sint Maarten. So, first things first, it's always nice to talk to the governor for reasons that will become clear here shortly. So, he welcomes me in. He says, "Hey, we're at war with the Spanish. Here you go. Sink any Spanish ships you want. Go to San Juan. I'm about to send the Gelderland to blockade the city. Maybe tag along and pluck a few Spanish ships." So then I head out. He dismisses me, really. Next, I'll go to the tavern, and I'm just looking for a few more crew members here. 16, not bad. That'll just help me run my ship a little bit better. He offers to sell me some balanced swords, but I don't have the money for it. She tells me about Jean Lafitte. Wonderful. And the bartender says that the governor's daughter is beautiful, which is a little gross, but what can you do? Now, I have no money, so there's no point going to the merchant or the shipwright, so we'll just head out and look for some ships to attack. When you're on the sea, you use the numpad mainly to control your ship, as you can see in the bottom right there. And in fact, the numpad is what you use to control pretty much the whole game. So here we go. This is San Juan. No ships. Come on. You're gonna give me faulty information like that? Unbelievable. Alright, well, I guess I'll continue on, see if I can find something else. You know what? Oh, there's one. Alright, now, one thing that you actually have to pay attention to in this game is the direction that you're sailing compared to the direction of the wind. As certain ships are better or worse at sailing into or out of the wind. Now that's an invasion force, but it's headed for a French town, so I don't really care about it. I'm going to ignore it and go for this raider instead. Hopefully, anyway. I'm trying to make up the distance, but I got a weird wind here. I want the fast galleon. So here's what a sea battle looks like. You get some information about the two ships along the top, and again, control with the numpad, as you can see in the bottom right. Here the goal is, I think, pretty clear. Exchange a few volleys, close to the ship, and then fight. Now the unfortunate thing is that the Spanish ship here is upwind from us. So until it's turn to come to me, I really probably can't get very much closer. At least not without just succumbing to their cannon fire relatively easily. As I get closer, I have a couple of options for shot to use. There are, in fact, just two more. So I can also use chain shot, which will damage masts and sails, and grape shot, which is designed to kill crew. try and take the ship. That brings us into a sword fight. I'm going to duel the captain. I get a choice of sword. I always like to go with the rapier, which is just a little quicker than everything else. You can see the difference there. We went for the same attack. Now, as I duel the captain, our crews are fighting as well. And if either crew got reduced to 0, that side would lose. But if I've defeated the captain, I'm going to take the ship. Oh, wonderful! I can steal a quartermaster from them. He's persuaded to join the crew. That means we threaten to kill him otherwise. And some of their sailors have volunteered. We'll take them as well. Gold. Now, really take that. I don't like ships. Very. Take it. We'll just let her sink. Now, I thought I had seen a merchant galleon back here. Wonderful, wonderful. The Nuestra Señora de Madrid. This should be a little wealthier, so I'm going to take her as well if I can. Ah, she's run aground. So have I. Oh no. Ugh. Oh, nice. 69 crew. That's what I'm talking about. I tried to go straight into the wind, and that was a mistake. There we go. Now, I reduced the crew to such low numbers that they're just not interested in fighting anymore. So they've surrendered to. This time, if I want to take some of the things, I am going to have to take this galleon. Unfortunate, because they are so slow. But you have to. Now that I've it's in my best interest to sail back to sort of a base of operations port that's friendly to me, and of course I've chosen St. Martin as that port. So we'll head back that way. And if it, coincidence should happen, we'll take whatever we can. But those two ships are fighting at sea right now, and I don't think I'm going to get a chance. Wonderful. Dutch troops to St. Martin. That's what we like to see. After all, I am essentially sailing in the Dutch Navy now. Though as a privateer, right, I do get a little bit more freedom than that. So we'll just sail back into St. Martin. And as I've got some stuff to sell now, that's my first move, is sell what I have. Now, in addition to that, I'll also drop off a couple of guns, just because that 130 tons of space means that I can now sell this slow ship that I upgrade my ship a little bit, and then we'll hit the other two spots in town. Now I'm getting in a fight in the bar. Nice. Got a few more crew members from there. And I think I might be able to take on the Black Joke. So, after I talk to the governor, I think we'll head that way. So that's the plan. Sail down to World's End to fight Jean Lafitte. There he is! Haha! Come back, you coward! There. So there are 9 unique pirates who are based on real pirates from history, who you can get to fight like this. So, Lafitte is one of them. I can't give them all. There's also Roberts, Blackbeard, Calico Jack Rabbit. Now that I've done that, I can also have this and sort of cutscene that they could. And you can see I've already overtaken Calico Jack, and Jean Lafitte has, unfortunately for him, sunk to the bottom. Now this ranking is purely on gold plundered, none of these other stats. But that's pretty good. Alright, back to it. I'll sail back up to and I get treated to this one. Wonderful, a gunner. Right, so the abbot at this mission has told me where one of my family members is. So that's nice. There are technically three sort of things outside of nations in the Caribbean. There are Jesuits, there are natives, and there are unaffiliated pirates. And you can interact with all of them in addition to the Spanish, the French, the Dutch, and the English. Now, I've found some smugglers, and I am going to try and take their cargo, because it should be fairly valuable. My ship theoretically is a little faster than theirs, so I'm going to try and get away from them a little bit here. Now, I don't want to sink this ship. That would not be profitable. I would like to make this fight a little easier for myself and knock some of their crew off here. I've checked the prices. It seems insatious. They're paying a price for luxuries. So I'll play in here. Trade merchant off here. One! And I've got a sailmaker. Nice. But I think that's it. I'll also talk to head to the tavern just to pick up some more crew. But down there taking all the luxuries because the luxuries are ooh, another piece of buried treasure. It's near San Juan. That's convenient. And now back. Ah, too bad. Asking. Sure. Alright, time to start damaging the crew. The other thing that I can do is, if I can get around the ship and pick that man up, he'll join my crew. But I don't think I'm going to get there in time. Too bad. I want this. I don't want other than the food. I just wanted those troops from making it to San Juan. Ooh, I don't want to fight. Which means it's time to sail away. Not bad. Ah! That would take a little while. Yum, nothing. Ah, curacao. Here we go. This one is the other of 3 ports that the Dutch start with, I believe. And the other of 3 cities that are still Dutch to this day, actually. Here we go, my shit, for sure. And I need to do some trading. I want to sell this spice, sell this sugar. Pick up a few more crew, perhaps. Yeah, good. Oh, and buy a ruby ring. Wonderful. Oh, yeah. I'm scary. Wow, all the Dutch governor's daughters are beautiful. Imagine that. And I could cross another trade goods outside of so I'll take those and sail off. Not back into Curacao. Back to St. Martin. I think I can take this ship first, though. Right, here we are, the Angola Passage. Just back into port here. And it's been a few months. I think after I conduct my business, I should give my crew the payment that they've been promised, and we'll see how it out. So, right, my ship, sell, nope, not yet. Trade, of course, with the merchant here. Now, sugar and trade goods don't sell as well as spice and luxuries, but they're not bad. And I'll offload the food, I might as well. I plan to be here for a while. Now, I'll my other talk to the governor, get some more land. Colonel, 200 more acres of land. Unfortunately, I don't get to talk to the governor's daughter a little bit more. Right, time to divide the plunder and see how we've done. After just a few short months of selling, I get 1,784 gold. Sounds good to me. Would I have been a good pilot? Probably not. It was admittedly the middle difficulty, so who knows how it would have gone, but fairly well at that, no? Alright. Thanks for watching. Why not take a look at one of the other 2 videos? Drop a like, drop a subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. Have a good one.